in. I am just going to start recording. So this will be put up on YouTube afterwards, if that's just so you know. But I have to do this. This is all of the tickets for the free meeting, right? Because February went by. I didn't pull a name, so I'm supposed to do for February. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll pull another one for March. So you're here with me. Your name, actually, I dropped this earlier, and as I was bringing it over, and your name fell out. And then,
oh, really?
and then I opened my email, and your name is there saying you want it in. I'm like, shush up.
That's funny.
Okay, here we go. So the first winner, let's see if you guys can see this, is Wendy Dobos. Okay, one more. One more. Don't look. Okay, this one. Right. Oh, that was funny. There was two, and one just fell out of my hand before I could even grab it. And this one is Fran James. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay. Yeah.
Kinda. Let's see if it'll focus. I'm still blind, so I can't tell.
Yeah, it's good.
There we go. Okay, so
it's asking me to ask you to give permission to record.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying earlier, that when I'm going,
okay.
I'll let you record. And then, yeah. But I guess nobody else is showing up, and that does not surprise me because this lady has been all up in my grill for like the last hour, let me tell you. And there's somebody else that is been playing lots of jokes, just so you know. So I went to plug in my camera because I don't keep my camera plugged in all the time. And as I did that, the whole computer shut off. And I was like, what in the heck? And then my TV shut off. And I'm like, all right, stop playing with me. And I hear the lady go, leave it alone. She knows we're here. And I'm like, okay, so I don't know who these people are, but they're excited to be here, getting my attention already. Okay, so actually I was just about, see, I want to read for you. Hold on, participants. I just took my glasses off. I'll put them back on. There you go, Marie. Okay. It's been a while since I read for you, correct?
Yep.
Because I have no idea who these people are. I have no memory. So we are kind of starting all over again, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'd like to start, as you know, with a grounding or connecting exercise, just to help me get connected to your energy. Oh, guys, stop. They're already on in my head, in my space. See? Give me a second. This has been my morning. Okay, feet flat on the floor, eyes closed. I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Okay, oops, hit the microphone. Okay, so there is absolutely a puzzle dump coming through. Stop. So let me just explain everything that is, see, I can't even talk, Marie. They're in my head so clearly. I've explained the puzzle dump before, right?
Yes, right.
Oh, thank God. Okay, here we go. First thing I'm aware of is they're very, very eager to communicate, very eager to talk because they're clearing out my own head. It's like trying to keep track of my own thoughts with somebody else screaming in my ear. The second thing is that there's at least a third person possibly coming forward. Somebody is taking over they're making me feel itchy all over my face. That's a symbol for some type of disfiguration in the body before we pass. And I just want to say, I think it's the father figure because even before we started, like I said, they've been here all morning. There was a father figure showing me how strong he was now and telling me to remember him that way, not this way. Don't remember me like this. And I think this just meant weaker and not as strong as I used to be. So somebody's identity is wrapped up in their strength. So this down. And then I go one above you and I see two people coming forward holding hands. That's my symbol that they were together or married in the physical world. I hear daddy's hands and I see the white blanket going over somebody's shoulders. Now, daddy's hands is my symbol for father figure, or somebody who's on dad's side of the family. But the white blanket is my symbol for watching over somebody who has health or stress issues. There's also somebody here that passed suddenly, unexpectedly, or before we think of as their time, that maybe also has some type of disfiguration or whatnot going on, because I can feel that highlighted here as well. They have white lighters all around them. Again, white lighters are beings on the other side of pure white light that help souls heal. Typically, I see them surrounding somebody who either committed suicide, take responsibility for their passing, or whose passing was sudden, unexpected, or traumatic in such a way that there's a lot of healing needed for the souls that passed, or for the soul that passed, or the people that are left behind. This person definitely is showing me some distance or space around their passing. I almost wonder if that means that they've been on that side for a bit. And there is a reunion coming forward, and I'm not sure what this. Do you see how fast they're going in my head here, Marie? I'm trying to slow them all down here, so I'm going to get them to go back a bit. Guys, do you see nobody else is here? You don't have to like rush it all into one. Just chillax. So let's go to the two people holding hands. Yeah, see, as soon as I do, my face again. Do you understand the father figure who had the disfiguration or did not look like the way he used to when he passed?
Well, he was weaker. My father passed away and he was definitely had lost a lot of weight.
That's what he does not want you to remember him that way, let me tell you. Remember when I said in the beginning that they will show me that or specify that it feels like his identity was wrapped around him being strong and healthy, and you know what I mean? So that symbol is just, I don't want you to remember me that way. I don't want you to think of me as weak. I'm so not weak anymore. He's so strong.
Okay.
He takes me to May. I'm seeing May, and Gemini. Who is in May?
My son was born in May.
I just see this, which is my symbol for pride. Very proud of your son. Hold on a second. I want to go to your dad again. Was this sudden or unexpected passing? He shows me this, which is very fast. It was very fast or something going very quick. And then I see this, which is just sudden, unexpected. Or do you understand that?
Yeah, we didn't, I mean, he wasn't in good health, but when we last saw him, we didn't expect him to be passing away.
Slow this down. He has reunited with his parents. Both of his parents are on the other side. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is his mom coming through or another lady. I'm not sure if your mom is also on the other side, but there's a mother figure that has been following me around today as well. And
Okay.
she's taking me to the head and she's letting me know, like, I felt some confusion or disorientation, which is my symbol for dementia, stroke, aneurysm, Alzheimer's, or some type of inability to communicate before I passed away.
That would be my father's mother, but also my father as well.
Makes sense. Makes sense why it was so thick, because when you get two people of the similar vibration coming forward, it just amplifies it. Slow this down. Interesting. Is there a new passing? I don't know how to, I keep going over to this person that I've got here that passed suddenly, unexpectedly, or traumatically before we think of as their time. There is definitely some grief or anxiety around their passing. So every time I try to zoom in on it, I kind of get a distortion. It's kind of like water distorts sound. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like your grandma and your dad are like trying to clear some of that energy out so you can communicate with this person.
Well, I did lose, my best friend passed away almost a year ago.
That Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I love this is a her, correct?
Hmm.
I love her energy. She's amplifying her energy. As soon as you said that, it took away some of the grief. And I feel two things. One, she says, I'm far more beautiful. So this, and she shows me this as well. So, and I'm seeing like C or some other type of debilitating disease. Do you understand that?
Hmm.
And then she's amplifying her energy and talking about how much energy she has on the other side. And she's just like, whoo, I'm good again. Like I can breathe again. Like she's just making me feel like she was so tired for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
She says, thank you. There's a bunch of you either getting together or you just, I don't know, I'm seeing anniversary again. Or like she's given you the rose, which is my symbol for birthday, anniversary, or something that happens once a year. I know you said it was about a year ago, but she's talking about a get together again and thank you. So whether or not we have talked about doing that this year, okay, hold on a second. She just told me that I'm going too fast and I got this a bit wrong. So give me a minute. Okay, so she's showing me somebody here, that we've got to get this together. There's something about two or the second one. Did you guys not, were you not able to get together when she first passed?
Not at the end, no, because of COVID.
I understand. But you guys are planning that this summer or this spring.
Um, I don't know. All I know is that we're going to gather on the anniversary of her death at the cemetery.
That's what she's showing me, people coming together. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
But when I was saying that it felt like the second time she went, nah, it's the first time, second year, but first time they were able to get together. So she clarified. I love when the dead do that. If I get it wrong, they clarify. This is interesting. So she's been walking around you for a bit, trying to, this is interesting. So she's showing me the gray, which is my symbol for challenge. And I feel like she's been walking around trying to whisper in your ear and talk to you and help you talk you through something. So I want to tell you that it's not black. Black is like despair and deep challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gray is more like moving towards something, but the way it feels is almost like Marie, you're moving towards something, but you're very, very cautious and worried about taking steps in this direction. I don't know if it's that you've never gone in this direction before, if it's new territory, or what this is, but I do feel you moving forward, but it's almost like a white knuckling it kind of energy, like holding on for dear life kind of energy. Do you understand that feeling?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, so she's like so happy to be specific right now. She's laughing. Was she kind of bossy in the physical world, like in a
No,
good?
not really. No.
Okay, so that she's very much joking, and there's a, what's the word I want to talk about, or what's the word I'm trying to say? There is something about lightening up. Like she's trying to get you to lighten up. She's trying to get you to laugh. She's trying to get you to like I don't know how to explain it. There's a almost like something is pinched in your energy here. Slow this down. So you have a son. Is there two? Because I'm seeing two.
Yes. Well, not two sons, two kids.
Two kids.
Hmm.
She's watching over both of them. Slow this down. Slow this down. I can feel things get a little bit again. Are you a little worried about one of them?
Yes.
That's what's pinching your energy off. She's like, I told you I'll be specific. She's funny. Like she's trying to make you laugh, I feel like. But she's not taking any of my stuff, right? Like she's like, come on, get with it. I think because she wants you to get this message that it's gonna be okay. Is this the boy that you're worried about? The son?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
see, I knew it because they keep talking about your son. And remember, I said they were putting the white blanket around a gentleman's shoulders? That's your son. They want you to know that they're watching over him.
Okay.
You know what she said? She said, don't worry about him. He's just developing his superpowers. Do you know what that means?
No.
So, if you think about every superhero movie that you've ever seen, Spider-Man, Superman, anything like that. These superheroes aren't born knowing that they have all these powers and knowing how to use them all, right? They
Okay.
need certain things in their world to bring those qualities out, such as adversity, enemies, and challenges, right?
Okay.
Because it is when we overcome those adversities and challenges that we learn to utilize our abilities and our skills to move forward in the direction that we want. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
She said that even if it gets harder for him, it is meant to guide him. He's being very much guided right now. I'm seeing this. Is he named after somebody on the other side?
Well, his first name is a last name on my dad's side, but he
Yeah.
wasn't really named after that. I just like the name.
Doesn't matter. They take that as people on the other side. When you name somebody here after somebody on the other side, even if it's not, oh, I named you after them, but they have the same name, they love
Mhm.
it and they look over your children like it was their job, like they're a godparent. And they're saying that he's going to be okay. They're putting the white blanket on his shoulders. They're saying it might get worse before it gets better, but he's not going to depart this world for one. And they are trying to guide him to better choices. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And they said all you got to do is just envision him. And this is where a lot of parents get stuck when we're worried about our children in a situation, is
Mhm.
we focus on the problems and we're worried about the problems, right? But whatever you are seeing is what you are creating. So the trick is to see your son thriving, see him living the best life that he could ever possibly live. See him being more happy than he's ever been in his life. See him surrounded by supportive people and people that will help him make good, healthy choices. Envision that. Literally take time every morning, even if it's just 5 minutes, and thank God for giving your son that life. Envision it.
Mhm.
And that will be surprised, Marie. I'm not even joking you.
Okay.
You will be surprised at the amount of changes and things that you can help control in his world just by seeing him the way that you want him to be. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
When you do that, you will unpinch your energy because that is what has your energy a little bit pinched off. I feel like you're actually in a really great place in your world, in your life right now. That actually helps me understand it. It's like you're in a good place in your world right now, but you're not really enjoying it because there's stress about this over here.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And then, okay, so I'm hearing mama, 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 mom. Your mom still here in the physical world, or is this her mom stepping forward? Because I'm going definitely on a mom's side here.
No, my mom passed away as well.
I thought so. She's like, you get out of my way, it's my turn. And she does this. She's like showing me the body scan, which is my symbol for more than one issue in the body or pain throughout the body. She unzips her body and throws it on the floor like a wet bathing suit. And she's like, da 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 da, I am free to be me. Oh, that's so cute. Um, she's definitely showing me the mobility thing again. So was she not able to move so well at the end?
Well, she had cancer, so she was weak and
Oh, not even.
sedated.
She's so happy to be the way she makes me feel. I know this sounds weird to people sometimes when I say they're so happy to be dead, but the way they make me feel sometimes is that when we are in our physical bodies, and especially when our physical bodies are not able to do the things that we used to do, then
Mhm.
life becomes so restrictive and we can't do the things we used to do. We can't go and attend their people's weddings and go to this celebration and that celebration and the graduations, and we can't do all this stuff. So when our body passes away and our soul is free to be everywhere at the same time, they can now experience everybody's life again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's so grateful to be reconnected with everybody again. You see me doing this
Hmm.
because she's making me feel like you have family and stuff spread out. that she hasn't been able to see for a long time. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Okay, so she's showing me pictures and I saw thank you. And then I see the tombstone, which is my symbol for where I was laid to rest or how I was laid to rest. It doesn't necessarily mean buried. I think it's two messages, to be honest with you. I feel like she's saying thank you for what you did with the pictures or the memory. I don't know if this is some type of album or some type of something that you changed around with these pictures. And thank you for what you did with the way that I passed. There was something that you changed around the time that she passed. I don't know how to explain this. Either she had, why is she making my nose go like that? Okay, she wants me to tell you that she's beautiful again. We're good now? She doesn't want you to see her like that anymore. But there's something that you did. I don't know. Is she buried?
Yes.
So did you change the tombstone or change something after she passed? Because she's making me feel that she had most of her arrangements kind of done before she passed.
Yeah,
but
she did.
There was there was a couple of things that you had to tweak or change at the end.
Well, we had a gathering. And I guess we chose the hymns, I think. I can't remember. But then I didn't change anything as far as the burial or anything.
It feels like on the tombstone, to be honest with you. I feel like something is engraved on it, or there's a picture put on it, or there's something that was added to the tombstone.
Well, it was engraved after, I guess, I think, for their date of death.
Yeah, there's
all I can think of.
You know what's interesting? As she's saying this to me, she's like, guess you're going to have to go, aren't you? That's such a mother thing to say. But is she a distance away from you? Like,
no, she's about 40 minutes west of where I live, so not far.
Have you been thinking of going there?
Yeah.
That's her.
That's okay. Her. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like somebody either put something on the gravestone, or there is a picture, or there is something that she is wanting to validate. She's saying thank you for this.
Because it was weird because on the weekend I given them a digital picture frame, and I had turned it on the weekend for the first time, and they were all pictures that were shown at her funeral and my dad's.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. See, I'm trying to make sense of it, but I'm not in your life. All I know is she's showing me the pictures. She's showing me thank you. She's taking me to the grave. She's making me feel like this was changed, or that there was some type of picture on the grave or something. And I'm like, I don't, but see, when you say digital, that's what I'm probably seeing as the changing of the picture.
Probably. Yeah. And I haven't turned it on for quite a while.
So she's saying thank you. So she knows about that. I don't know why she wants me to tell you that, but she said, tell you that she's in her most beautiful dress. And I'm like, why does that matter? And I feel like she didn't. Was your mom the type that didn't really dress up very much, like at all?
Oh no, she would dress, like if she was going somewhere, she would definitely dress up.
So if she was to say to you, I'm all dressed up, let's go, what does that mean? Is there something that you're supposed to be doing, or something you're doing today or later tonight? Because she's dressed up and ready to go with you.
Oh, really? I don't know. I haven't got any plans.
Are you married, hun? Because she did this to the guy beside you.
No, I'm not.
Really? Are you dating someone? Is there somebody in your life?
Nope.
Interesting. There, that's why. She's like, come on, come on. I'm like, what are you doing that? There's no guy there. Who are you nudging? She's like, oh, he's here. She just can't see him because she keeps saying, I'll never do that again. And if you keep saying, I'll never do that again, you're never going to find this guy that's waiting and praying for you in his world. She said he's nothing like what you've had before, and you have to believe that what you want could exist in order to be able to navigate yourself towards it. If you believe he doesn't exist, you're never going to find him. Aw. She's like, your mom is just so happy to be like alive. I have to tell you, she's so happy to be able to be active in your world again, to be able to have a voice, to be able to try to hook you up. She's like, you know, that fly on the wall energy. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
She kissed your cheek. She's pulling her energy back a little bit. Do you bake, Marie? I'm seeing like cakes and stuff.
Well, I can bake, but I haven't been because when you bake, you eat. So, yeah.
Did your mom used to bake as well?
Yeah, she would bake. Yeah, she was an excellent cook too.
Because she's showing me that you should bake and then just invite a bunch of people over to eat it for you, she said.
It's funny because I just bought these chocolate chip cookies at Costco, and then I'm like, eat them, because I don't want to eat any more of them. So,
That's so funny. See, that she knows. She's like, just next time bake them.
yeah.
Because when you do, she's right there beside you. It's almost like, I don't know if you can feel her when you're doing that type of activity. You know how people think that they just think of them, right? But you're actually feeling their vibration right beside you. When you're doing an activity that reminds you of somebody on the other
Oh, okay.
side, it's
Yep.
you feeling their energy beside you. And I think your mom has been just trying to build you up and keep you focused on moving forward so that you don't stress about your son because he
Okay.
is going to be okay. I want you to think about it as he's developing his superpowers, okay?
Okay.
That means that I don't know what he's going through, but I do get a warning of just be careful that you um don't baby him in a sense, because if we tell our kids, if we jump in to do things for our kids, we give them the impression they can't do them themselves.
It's true.
And then they think they can't do them themselves and they never try. Every 2-year-old you teach to walk sits down on the floor and goes, ah, pick me up. And you have to literally walk away and go, no, I know you can do it. And you have to let them stand up and do it on their own. They're reminding you that you're a better mom than you give yourself credit for. And sometimes having tough love is the most loving thing you can do in the world. She said, and your mom just said, tell her one more thing for me. She said, bad parents don't go to bed at night praying that they're better parents. Only good parents do that. Bad parents don't go to bed at night scared they're making the wrong decision. Only good parents do that. You
That's
are
true.
a great mom, and you need to remind yourself of that. She said, you did so many things right, and you just got to let him remember that. Let go and let God,
Yeah.
and let him dazzle you. See your son the way you want him, and let them guide you towards that future, because there's some really great things coming in your world, especially with the energy that these people have. Who's the smoker, by the way? Is that your dad?
Both my parents smoked, but they quit in 1970 though. So they haven't
That's so funny. I just heard tattletale. Oh, that's so funny. Hold on, something popped up. Get out of here. Off my screen. That was so funny. He called me a tattletale. But the dead tell me all the time on the other side, you can't kill me twice. It doesn't hurt me over here. I do what I like.
actually my son is a smoker. Yeah, which I despise.
Hmm. Your dad just gave him, he's like, here, tell her about the book, Tracy. Give him the book. Is his birthday coming up like June, July, somewhere in there?
And it's May.
It's in May as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, give him that book for his birthday, which the book is called The Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan Carr. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
short 100-page book, and it tells you to smoke while you're reading the book. I was a 2-pack-a-day chain smoker for 25 years. And the times that I had tried to stop smoking before that, I literally almost killed myself because I felt so much in a sense of lack, so depleted, so lacking when I would try to quit smoking. I swore I'd never do it again. And then I read that book. And when I first started reading it, and the book says, oh, just keep smoking. By the end of this book, you won't want to. I'm not going to tell you
Oh.
not to. You just won't want to. And I was like, yeah, right. I'm going to prove you wrong, buddy. And I read the whole thing. And when I was done, I was like, ugh, I really don't want these anymore. And you can go back and look at the video on Facebook. It was March 6th, 2018. And
Okay.
I had a live show that day, and I was happier than I've ever been in my entire life,
Wow.
because the book helps to change the way that you think about smoking, and you can't ever look at it the same way. And
Wow.
I was free. It was literally, I was free.
Well, I would love it if he quit smoking.
See him that way. See him as a
Mhm.
non-smoker. Give him that book for his birthday. Let go, let God, let your loved ones, and don't be afraid to tell them what you need. Be specific, especially your mom. Let me tell you, she is jumping at the bit to let you know she's here now.
Mhm.
So she's like, give me stuff to do. When you give me something to do and I show up, then you know it's me.
Did she say anything about my daughter?
Yeah, I see babies. Is your daughter, how old is your daughter?
She's 18.
Oh boy. I felt young. As soon as I said babies, I felt your heart go into your throat.
Well, my son has a child.
Okay. And he's like 2021 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Your daughter's still living with you, right?
Yes.
She's still in school.
Yeah. She's almost done.
I feel no real worry around her. I think the only reason why you're seeing things to worry about with her is because you're worried about your son. So you've got that worry vibration active. So when
Mhm.
you look at her, you're going to see the things that you're worried about instead of the things that are going amazing. Because
Mm.
your mom just put the test on the fridge. So she's got some really good grades going on, hey?
Yeah, she does.
She's doing amazing.
Yeah.
And you have to see that. You have to see that and not allow yourself to do any worry about
Mhm.
any of this other stuff. Because if you, it's a classic example of how you can have 99 things going right in your world and only one thing going wrong. And if you put your focus on that one thing, everything else will change to match the vibration of that one thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Put your focus on your daughter and highlight and amplify her successes. And I promise you, she will keep moving in the direction of her
Mhm.
successes. I see her going in good places, but I just want you to be very careful not to pay attention to the bad behavior and ignore the good. That's
Okay.
unfortunately how we get more bad, right? And then the
Mhm.
good child gets ignored, or feeling like they're left behind. And if we can reverse it and give most of our attention to the child that is, not good or bad, and there's no good or bad, but that is focused. We pay attention to the positive behaviors and we
Right.
ignore the negative, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what we give attention to grows.
Yeah,
They're both
exactly.
going to be okay. But I feel like what's interesting is I feel like the daughter is going to provide the leadership for the son, even though he's older.
Mhm.
It's a sense of, well, if she can do it, I can do it. Don't tell me my sister's going to do it and I can't do it. I
Mhm.
can do it if she can do it. So if you focus on helping her get forward, that pisses him off enough to get him forward. You see how this
Yeah.
works?
Yeah.
And like I said, utilize your loved ones. They are there at your disposal to help you.
Okay.
She kissed your cheek and she's like fuzzy slippers. She's pulling her energy back, but she's showing me fuzzy slippers. Do you need slippers? Do you have slippers?
I have slippers. I'm wearing slippers, and for the first time this year, I bought the Costco. I don't know what they're called, but they're the most amazing slippers I've ever had.
That was your mom in your
Uh,
ear. That
but
was
she has worn them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah.
something that she would have told you to do if she was with you. And
Mhm.
when you're in the store at that time and you just get the vibration of thought to, maybe I will buy these, that's your mom going, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. So you are hearing her. That's what she
Yeah.
wanted to prove it to you as she's pulling her energy back. She's like, remember the slippers? Yeah, that was
Mm.
me. you are hearing me. So you have to remember to ask the questions that will help you move forward, and don't focus on the challenge. Let
No.
them worry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pulling their energy back. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah. No, that was good. Thank you.
And way longer than it normally would be because there's nobody else here.
I know.
So
That's
I'm going
odd.
to take this moment to just remind all of the members, because I am going to post this video, that if you are a member, even if you're not being read, you can be on here, just put your camera off or your microphone off.
Okay.
And yeah, and if you are a member, this is the new way we're doing it because it's
Yeah.
cooler,
Oh yeah, it's great.
right? And now you have a private recorded whatever to
Yep.
your computer. I love it this way, so much better.
No, it's good. We use this at work all the time. So
I can tell you got the whole background thing mastered.
yeah, I know.
Mine is a tapestry on the wall because I'm a
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. Well, thank you.
you have a great rest of your day, Marie.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.